obviously hurt us with a Kogi, but he's a great player. He shot the ball well. But, we did a better job of keeping the ball out of the lane. We didn't foul as much. They only went to the free throw line 10 times. So that was something we'd been emphasizing the last couple of days. And then, offensively in the first half especially, we shared the ball very well, which was really good to see. Q with 7 assists and only 1 turnover is awesome. So, good team win. We're happy to get back on track. And, now we're going to go back on the road and try to get another win.
Is it different for the defense?
Well, we played a lot more zone. We haven't played zone hardly at all the last couple of games. So, we did a good job of talking, communicating, and that's why I made the switch with Honest and Ray in the starting lineup, because Darius was out there. Malik hadn't done anything wrong. Malik's been getting better every single game. He's been playing well. I just wanted to make sure we had 4 veterans around Darius when I knew we were going to be playing a lot of zones. So we did a good job talking and communicating, and like I said, keeping the ball out of the lane.
What did you think you got out of Darius? Because it seemed like defensively he kind of got things going a couple times.
Yeah, his quickness, he bothers people, he wears people out, he gets them sped up out of their comfort zone, which, is what I've expected out of him all year, and he's done a good job. So, he obviously, we don't want Dank to be out because of an injury, but Darius did a very good job of stepping into that void. And, I thought our whole bench came in, did a great job. Ryan and Jordan came in the first half, did some really good things. Malik obviously came in and played well. Dwayne gave us a boost there in the second half. So, very good team win.
Jordan, again, another opportunity. He takes advantage of it. Does he keep becoming harder and harder to keep on the bench?
Yeah, he just, obviously when somebody goes down, there's more opportunity. But, I told him, I said, look, just defend. Just worry about defending. Shoot the ball when you're open, which he did in the first half. And, it's just, when somebody goes down with an injury, it's the next man up mentality. And that's what I told Jordan and Darius yesterday, and they came out and played well.
David, even when Day comes back, has Jordan played well enough to get consistent minutes moving forward?
Well, I guess we'll have to just wait and see. We take this game by game. We don't look ahead. I'm happy with the win against Georgia Tech right now, and I'm not thinking about who's going to play more minutes against Pittsburgh or anything like that. So we're just taking it game by game.
What an update on Dane?
It's day to day. Day to day. We just a situation where we just you don't want him to come out today playing at 75%, and all of a sudden he just hurts it really bad, and now he's out for the season. So. We needed to rely on some guys to step up, and they did a good job of that. So I was proud of the way our young guys stepped up and filled that role.
Ryan gave you a boost on the defensive end for a couple steals and rebounds.
Yeah, he's turning it on as he's blocking shots. He's got 2 on the year.
What's because he didn't have a great game defensively tonight. Did the zone help him as well?
It does, yeah. He understands. Bless you. He understands it obviously well, because it's his 3rd year in the program, and he just was engaged and active tonight. Not that he hadn't been, but. It's amazing when you come into the game, you get a couple of deflections, you get a couple of steals. Now all of a sudden your shot starts to fall and things like that. So, he came in and gave us a big boost on the defensive end, and that's what I love about this team. Dan goes down, next guy up, and it's between Darius, Jordan, and Ryan. They really filled that void well.
Was it just zone, or were there other things defensively that you kind of stressed over the week?
Well, we just really tried to keep the ball out of the lane. Florida State and Syracuse both hurt us by getting the ball in the lane. We fouled, they scored, or both. So, we wanted to make this team, try to make a bunch of threes to beat us. They shot the ball well tonight, so you got to give them credit. Kogi obviously made 4 threes, but we feel like if we can just challenge every jump shot on the perimeter and just kind of dare teams to make those, then that's when we're at our best. And our big guys aren't getting in foul trouble because the guys are getting beat off the bounce. So just keeping the ball out of the lane, and that's the premise of any good defense. That's why Virginia's so good. They keep the ball out of the lane.
What was your assessment of how Tech played in the first half? It seemed like you were faster losing balls and just kind of had a step on.
How who played?
How Georgia Tech played.
They're a tough team to prepare for because offensively they run a unique offense, and they ran that against the zone, which makes it even more unique. And it's easy to kind of overcomplicate it when you're preparing for them, and we just tried to keep it simple. But our guys were just active. Like I said, Okogie obviously played very well at a double-double with 25 and 10. But we did a good job of trying to neutralize their big guys. Obviously, Lammers played really well against us last year, so we wanted to try to eliminate him as much as we could, and we did a good job. But I was just happy with our deflection count. I think we had close to 50 in the game, which was really good to see.
Do you think, are you going to use more of the zone day from this point forward, do you think, or what do you?
Again, it's just a matchup thing. We didn't play any against Pittsburgh because of the way they shoot the ball at all 5 spots, the way that their offense is based, and teams like Virginia Tech, Duke, teams that shoot the ball and have those kinds of guards, it's tough. So you just got to look at it game by game basis. But we've been successful playing zone for a long time, even when I was playing, and that's not going to change. But again, it's it's matchup based on who you're playing.
Is there a way to replicate the response to the losing streak in the past 2 days and then the performance today and try to be more consistent and not slip back in the last couple of weeks?
Not 100% sure I follow your question, but
I'm asking how do you make sure that this continues and not drop back into what?
well, tonight the most important thing was us defending and letting our defense get us a win, and we did that. Now we got off the slide. You know, we lost 3 in a row, and now we got back on the winning track. But with that being said, we just got to get ready for Pittsburgh. You know, our mentality is not going to change all year about the one-game approach. I mean, it's really not. So, you know, I was pleased. Our guys came out and practiced the last couple of days, did what I asked them to do. They carried over what we emphasized in practice, which was good to see. But to me, it wasn't surprising because they've done that all year.
Having beaten Pittsburgh pretty handily the first time, do you worry or guard about the guys, you know, taking maybe the Panthers lightly the next time you see them? Or?
No, I don't. Our guys, they understand the importance of every game right now. You know, and especially after letting a couple get away from us at home, every single game is of the utmost magnitude. It doesn't matter who you're playing. And so going on the road is even more difficult. So, you know, our guys will be locked in. You know, we'll make sure that everybody's ready to go from a mental and physical standpoint.
You mentioned the foul shots. I think Florida State and Syracuse were both in the neighborhood of 30 or something around that. And then obviously, like you said, better tonight. What's the key to that?
Just keeping the ball out of the lane. Honestly, it's just, you know, we got put on an island, for lack of a better basketball cliche, against Florida State and Syracuse, where their guards, who are very talented, were just going one-on-one at our guys. And we were worried about getting perimeter shots, so our defense was getting extended. And now guys have driving lanes. And tonight, a couple of times, even I think it was Okogie that had one in the first half against us. Somebody drove, and Q did what we said. We said, keep the ball out of the lane. He helped, and then they kicked it to him, and he challenged a 3, and he made it. But, you know, you live with those. You know, even though they made 7 threes, I mean, we kept the ball out of the lane. You know, 22 points in the paint is pretty good defensively, so that was the most important thing.
Anything else for David?
Thank you.
Thank you.